coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jackson. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Whoa. 58, team 6.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
A shotgun snap for gone. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game, because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check, bunch it. Check, bunch it. You just watch 88 over there. Just
Hey.
tight, watch left.
Go 14.
Shift.
One left.
Check 3.
Watch twist.
Kill.
Third and long. It's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A third down gain of 19. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
At the 38-yard line.
Nice.
280.
Watch the screen. Switch.
Alert.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Tight end right. Alert. 3 down. Switch. Check.
Good job right there.
90 is the mic. I got it. 90 is the mic. Echo. Push him back. 90 is the mic.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Reload.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch
Look for signal.
Watch the eye.
Spot that. Hey,
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Seal that. Butts it.
Go 14.
90 is a
Heavy.
Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
From the gun on third down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. That will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Hey, 0-0-0.
90 is a mic.
Bang out, bang out. Bam, bam.
90 is a mic. Check pass, check pass.
Still got 4 down, 4 down.
Go, trot.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check.
19.
Go. 90 is a mic. Hey, let's get that ball again. Let's get that ball right now.
To throw again is Wilson. Out to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Go.
That's me.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Hold up. Hey, alert.
You got 3 down. 90 is a mic. Rip left. 90 is a mic.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
3 down.
One left.
Now it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Montez Sweat in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
3 down. Safe.
Where?
Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, watch it. Hatch it.
And that'll set him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Here we go again.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Double count right here, double count.
He's coming, double up.
Still got 4 down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aaron Donald. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
180. I got it.
57. Mike, 57.
Now you won. 5.
On first down, it's gone. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jaron Reed coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Switch.
Now Goff. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Kill.
Watch the run.
Super.
Mike's 54.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Joey Bosa coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Stop your wire. One set. Eyes up. One set.
Now Wilson on first down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
90 is the mic. 3 buzz.
Now Wilson down around his goal line. He'll find Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
I got you.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
Hey, switch gears. Deuce.
12. Good touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Preload. Hey, we got 3 down. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
14.
Check 99. Jim, 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 Jim.
Pull up for signal.
Now it's Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Dancing to his left. And an alley to run. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want him to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
Check, check.
90 is a move. Nice, sweetheart. 90 is a mic. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? 90.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's complete to Sharp. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Cut. 380.
Get this.
36 power.
I got 19. He's mine. He's not going anywhere. Come on. Single, single.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Malik Turner, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Hey, defense, let's go. Hey, check 24, check 24. Right there.
Two.
Right there, 54 Mike. Oh, here we go. Oh,
Hey, echo.
Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Mike's 54.
The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Gun. Check. Took right. Hot.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Flushed out right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Check. Lucky.
36 power.
Switch it.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Get in the weight room.
On third down, Wilson. He can run for it, and he will. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, I'm working on it for a little bit.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I got one. Kill.
A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
You ain't got nothing. 90 is a mic. Hey, here we go. Hey.
Now Wilson on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Aaron Donald getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Check.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Watch the flat. Motion. Put it to. Check. Check. Put it to. Check. 3. Slam. You go tight.
One left.
You got tight right there.
I'll go special.
They snap it at one. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Watch safety 3. Watch safety 3.
A shotgun snap for goal. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ezekiel Ansah able to get him for a loss of about 3.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Mike's about 4.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And able to find Higbee. It's complete.
Let's go.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now you won. 76, tell him. 76. Bravo.
57 for Mike. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. 57's the Mike. Rock 57. I hope you brought your
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jared Reed picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Hey, Wood.
3rd and long. It's gone. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Hey, 0-0-0.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
Single receiver.
Got it.
Single receiver. Slam. He's checking.
Bang out. Bam.
Flare.
Friday.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taken from just outside the 30. Yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson. And an alley to run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Like 20. 57.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Check.
4 down.
57 to Mike.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff, open man, Higbee, the tight end. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. Goff now just 1 for 5 since coming on, but that one gets him a 1st and 10 here.
80 weapons. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Smoke.
After the run, Goff going to throw. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He's back to throw, escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
57's the mic. Rock 57. I got you.
Hey, Shell.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. A 15-yard touchdown grab. As they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch. tomorrow.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Throwing is Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
14.
Now Wilson. He finds Lynch. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Wilson. He'll run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Man, that's trash. That's trash. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. This would put them in the NFC title game. And this has no chance. It's no good. Well wide to the left. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In a regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Charlie.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Gotta do better. Come on,
We go. 76. 76.
To throw is gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Switch. Hold on. Check.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. It's caught by Mike Evans. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7.
Let's get off the field. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Hey, Wahoo! 12.
Again, Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, nice 7.
Keep it up. 54. Come on. 54.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
We play to win. Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the run.
Hey, Delta.
Right there.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Out of the gun. Gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, Zoo.
Now it's gone. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive.
Hey, Alpha.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, watch the slant.
From the gun, here's Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Big Dan,
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And this is incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
40.
Check 50. Check 50. Check.
First down, the run with Lynch. And an alley to run. And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving on in the playoff.
No rest. They get to keep playing.
Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because it's going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find